What is compost? Compost is a huge experiment, and that's one of the reasons why I personally love composting. Composting, it's the process in which we break down organic materials or natural materials found in our environment, and these materials break down due to the help of microorganisms, beneficial bacteria, and fungus. And through the works of these biological forms of life, they consume and alter these organic materials into a beautiful, come on in here, take a look at this, beautiful, nutrient-rich soil material known as compost. As we were saying, composting is the process of degrading and breaking down or decomposing that organic material to form what we ultimately want to create, which is finished compost. Now, compost is a very nutrient and mineral rich soil amendment used in a lot of natural farming practices. As you can tell, it is nice and rich in color. Oh, and look at that, we have an earthworm crawling, and that's exactly what we want to see. Right there. Rich with life. Teeming with worms, nutrients, minerals, and everything we need to provide to the plants to see healthy growth. So composting utilizes two types of materials from our natural world. These are materials high in carbon and high in nitrogen, otherwise known as our brown materials and our green materials. Right now, I am standing on a mountain of green material. One may say it's brown and green, however the manure is a green nitrogen source. Right here, we are utilizing horse manure from our local horse farmers. Who enjoys horseback riding? I know I do. And here we are standing with some cow manure, also another great feedstock for a composting process. So here we are, we're with a material we collect from our local community, and this is, if anyone can tell, this is a big mushroom. And so these mushrooms provide a lot of mycelium into our compost. This is another feedstock material that we utilize in our composting process to increase the soil biology and soil health of the compost finished product. But that's what it comes in, as it comes from our local mushroom growers. And then after it breaks down and sits in a pile like this, it turns more into a mushroom compost that once again is earthy smelling, dark in presence, and very beneficial for your soil. One of the most important parts of composting, and one of the main ingredients in feedstocks, is actually something that we all love and actually need. It's a part of our everyday lives, and it's a part of, and is one of the largest waste streams that we create. Who likes bananas? Who's with me? I love me some bananas. Bananas, and here we have an apple, are two great examples of food that can be composted. And actually, all food, your meat, your dairy, your fruits, your vegetables, your cheese, any food that you can think of can actually be composted. So, the last thing we need to do is get our food waste. Now that we have our horse manure, our cow manure, our mushroom materials, and our wood chips, we're gonna eat all the bananas in the world. And then, what you have to do is you have to put them in your pile. Now that our food waste is in our piles, and here you can see some chicken feathers as well, we can go ahead and we're gonna cover up that food waste with some materials, other feedstocks, and now we're gonna let the composting process take place. So after that 4-month process, from the beginning of building our piles with all of the feedstock materials we talked about, including those brown and green items, over 4 months we turn and we aerate and we monitor those piles with temperature, moisture, and odors to make sure they stay very healthy, to where they break down all of those whole products, all of the manure, all of the mushroom material, all of the chicken feathers, until it turns into a very dark, rich compost product. And that is the circle of life in which the process of composting can provide. After recognizing the importance of our food network, our food production, Wilmington Compost Company over the last 3 years has been fortunate enough to grow with the help of our community, where in September of 2020, we recently just purchased a 74-acre farm parcel, which we hope to share with our local community and region in order to increase the composting capabilities and efforts here along the coast of southeastern North Carolina. We hope you'll come on out and join us and visit the farm to see how composting is made, what the process looks like, and really see how food is grown. So come on out and learn a little bit more with us about compost.